welcome to the Welsknight Patreon server. I am HistoryWes. Well, the end of the season has been announced for Welsknight's server, and it is in July. And there are very few people on the server anymore, very few people playing, those few finishing up bases, and so it's pretty quiet. We're going to take a quick look here at Welsknight just to check the business, but since very few people have been on the server, I don't think we've seen too much business. So I anticipate 2 more episodes, including this one, of my series, Welsknight Patreon Server 4. Yep, doesn't look like anybody's been here, even buying rockets. Okay. So, this one and one other. And that final episode, I think, is just going to be maybe a server tour. I don't plan on participating in the official tour. Welsknight makes a tour of the server at the end of the season and shows off everybody's bases. Those who want to participate anyway. And I doubt I will, because I'm not all that jazzed about what I've done. I haven't even completed my skyscraper. And certainly not going to get the interior done. So this was going to be a swimming pool, and as you can see, the big problem is that it's just too cold up here at this altitude, and I don't really have time to finish off this thing the way I really wanted to, which was I was going to create a swimming pool and a deck, and over here a tennis court. And now we got snow, so you wouldn't want to be swimming in the snow. Alright, we're going to take down this interior wall, and we will use these bricks to finish the exterior wall. These blocks of concrete, I should say. So I will be back when I've done that. Okay, so I finished off the back walls. I'm going to go down and see what kind of materials I've still got in stock. Here on the 4th floor, this is the bottom of the elevator. Hop down to 2nd floor to the storage area. Okay, we've got plenty of white concrete. Don't need this dirt. Don't need this string. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of concrete. And what do we got in torches? We got plenty of torches too, so I'll light up that interior. Oh, let me just check and see if I've got blue. I've got blue. I might even have enough. Okay. Or I might not. Okay, let's head back up. I didn't originally intend to have an elevator of any kind. This was the dropper chute for my AFK fishing farm, which you might have noted I've taken down. Okay. Okay, so we want to build not that. We want to build the entire roof out of these white concrete blocks, and we will be back when we are done. Okay, as we walk around on the W base here, I'm going to talk about something I mentioned before, and that was not being on the Welsknight Patreon server next season. We'll fly around instead of walking around. There are several reasons for this. Number one is money. I'm already playing on another Patreon server, that's the Greenhouse SMP, and I'm also using Minecraft Realms, so I have a finite amount of money that I can spend on Minecraft each day. And the second is time. I'm playing the Greenhouse plus my own games, Family Quest, and my single player world, Wes's World, and the world of Odium. So there's just no time to do justice to all of those settings at the same time. And then there is the fact that I just, with that limit on time and the limit on my schedule, I just wasn't able to collaborate and play with people I wanted to play with on this server. I actually did more collaboration last season, and I was only on for a month than this season. Part of that is because of playing on too many servers, and part of that is because I live near the west coast of the United States, and so I'm playing after most of my online friends have gone to bed. So one of the big draws of this server is playing with people that you like, and I wasn't really able to do that. So this will be my last season for now on the Welsknight Patreon server. When they update, I won't be on after July. That does not mean that I don't, I'm not still a fan of Welsknight. I don't still respect him as a gamer and builder, but that's just the way it is. I've just got to limit what I'm doing. So I plan to continue on the Greenhouse SMP, and we'll have to see about the world of Odium. I don't know what current plans are for that. It's kind of in flux as ownership of the server goes from one person to another. But I don't know why I just didn't dig that out instead of building stairs there. But in any case, so this will be the next to last episode on this series. And then afterwards, the next episode will be a server tour. So there are a lot of things I didn't quite get completed. This was one of them. I was planning to build some kind of a little boat dock and or station here, both probably. And following that back around, and past the portal here. We've also got a similar one on this coast. Here I did manage to do a little more because I've got a conduit here, and I lit up this area. I was going to build some kind of a little enclosed station here. I've got lit up with sea pickles. Oh, hello, dolphins. And I built kind of a little jetty here. But again, not nearly what I wanted to get built. We've got a space through the mountains. Nice view of our W building there. I was going to widen this to 2 blocks also. I never got around to that. This little winding pathway. And then down here we have our mine, which was really productive for us, especially early in the season. And in the last part of the season, I mostly just used it for obsidian, as you can see here. I dug out the obsidian. So this was our basic mine. These sections all closed off are dug out. And then over this way, we had our large area where our beacon is. Our main digging beacon. We also have our stack of beacons back behind the building to provide all the things for that. And you can see we've got lots of gold and iron. No shortage of those materials on the server. Once you have multiple iron farms and gold farms. So, yeah, I did quite a bit of mining. I was planning to take down our big mob dropper there, which I didn't get around to doing. That was pretty productive for us also. Even after they outlawed AFK farming below 250, it still continued to produce. Not a huge amount, but a bit. And there are also online farms for all the things that we need there now. So back in the W building, what did we get done? We got our lobby, did our pharmacy, where we brewed up our potions for the store, and we brewed up a lot of potions there with our enchanting station here. These were going to be filled with potions, and there are some of them, but let's see. But potions didn't sell as well at the store as I thought they would. Okay, upstairs we have our Dr. Insomniac MD Sleep Studies building, or offices. And Allied Storage, our main storage area, which it was, I didn't think was very large, but we never ran out of room. Up here we've got the Office of Zombie Extermination, which ironically is the place in the building where zombies most often appear. R.A. Pine, attorney at law, his offices. This was the home of our attempt to build a village trading center, and the villagers were all killed by zombies, apparently. I left them alone for an extended period of time. Here's the Miners Guild. Samples of all the different things you can mine. Upstairs we have the Welsknight Regional Distribution Center, where we gathered all our materials that were going to the store, and our super smelter. And this was our dropper system that dropped everything from our AFK fish farm. And here we have the office of the Regional Vice President of Welsknight. Pretty nice office. And here is Creeper's Fine Dining. Our maitre d' is still here after all this time. And we have steak and sea pickle cups at every table. So this is essentially done. The only thing I was going to do to finish it up would be add some more food to these chests, and there's food in there, so no steaks, but there's chicken and fish. There's our library. Also did not get around to collecting many books to put in here. Got a few though. Each floor with our balcony. It rains a lot on this server. It's funny how on some games it rains all the time and in other games not so much. We were just discussing that in Family Quest, that there's not a lot of rain in that game. Okay, and here's the use of snow as building material. I was experimenting with different modern styles. And then we get up to this area, which was not completed but was a good start. This is going to be the hydroponics company. The sugarcane farm was working well, as was the cactus farm. Now it's not very efficient for its size, but it was efficient at producing more cactus than we would ever need. And finally, from here on up, it's not completed. Here's a little office. And this would be an apartment. It was started here at a nice living room area made out of dark prismarine. A table that matches over here. And then this area would be in the bedroom. And this would have been very similar. All right, and then back behind there is our beacons and our tree farms. So thanks for joining me on this relatively short episode of Welsknight Patreon server Season 4. It's a little shorter than planned because of some filming issues, but I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and stay tuned next episode for a server tour, some of the fantastic places that we have on the Welsknight server. In addition, if you would like to join Season 5, which I will not be on, but which will start sometime after the middle of July, I'll leave information on how to become a patron of Welsknight in the description below. Thanks for joining me, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.